Hi there. Welcome to part 2 of Drawing for Absolute Beginners. So on this particular video, we're going to look at shape versus form. All right, so there's a distinct difference. When we're trying to draw, we're trying to put onto a two-dimensional surface a three-dimensional object. So what I'm talking about is maybe we're trying to draw this container, and this container exists as a three-dimensional object. All right, but we're trying to do that on a two-dimensional surface, in other words, a piece of paper. So I want you to keep that in mind all the time when you're drawing, is that what it is that you're trying to do is relate in two dimensions something that exists in three dimensions. All right, so everybody knows that this is a circle and this is a square. All right, so what you're trying to do when you draw is make that circle look like this object. And one of the first things that I want to do with you is I just want you to think about making a cube, just a simple cube. All right, so the way that I get students to do this is just simply draw a square on the page. All right, and then draw another square on the page, and then simply connect like corners. So the top left corner gets connected to the top left corner, the top right corner gets connected to the top right corner, the bottom right corner gets connected to the bottom right corner, and the bottom left corner gets connected to the bottom left corner. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. All right, so if you want to make it more cube-like, you can just sort of overlap your squares a little bit. And again, connect top left to top left, top right to top right, bottom right to bottom right, bottom left to bottom left. It's that easy. It doesn't have to be any more difficult than that. All right, now I need you to do this about if I say do this 100 times, I'm really letting you off pretty easily. You need to do this many, many, many times, and then start working on filling in some of the sides. All right, but I really want you to do this over and over and over and over again until it becomes automatic. I still do this all the time in my sketchbook. You will see me working on cubes in my sketchbook all the time, and I have made probably thousands, if not tens of thousands of them in my life. So just practice that simple skill. Again, I'll go over it one more time. Simply a square and another square, and connect like corners. All right, that's it. If you want something a little bit more challenging, try doing a larger one and then a smaller one, and then connect those corners. And you'll see it starts to lead you into a little bit of perspective. The other thing that you can do to make it a little bit more challenging is to try to do two. Do a little square and a little square and a little square, and then just connect like corners again. All right, and you start to get into some much more advanced shapes. Just give this a shot and keep doing it over and over and over again. The more times you do it, the better you're going to get at it. If you make a mistake, just recognize that you made a mistake. In other words, here is a square and here is another square, And instead of connecting the top right to the top right, I connect the top left or top right to the bottom left. All right. Just recognize that that's a mistake. Understand why it's a mistake and move on. Just leave it. Don't worry about erasing. I'm using a black Sharpie marker, so I can't erase. And I'm working big. I'm working on this big, huge piece of paper that I was talking about in the previous video. All right, give that a shot. I'd love to know how you make out. Please leave a question or comment in the comment section. And if you like this video, please click like. Better yet, subscribe to my channel and get all the upcoming videos. Again, this has been Drawing for Absolute Beginners, and this is video 2. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone.